Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 25 of our Confederate Summer 61 campaign in version 1.10 using the A.O.M mod. Now, if you remember last episode, it looked like I was having some issues because there was a patch that went out for the 1.10 update. So I had to go back through and re-update the A.O.M mod. And there might be some game-breaking things going on. I will discuss those in a little bit here. So, as you can see, we are actually starting with an engagement with the 1st Corps of the Army of the Missouri. The Corps of Arkansas is in contact with them. So, just to recap, last episode, we saw a battle out here, 2nd Rolla, with the Corps of Eastern Tennessee, seeing off the 1st Corps of the Army of Indiana, which followed them from St. Louis down this way as I was trying to engage the other 2 Corps of the Army of Missouri south of the Western Department. So, and as I said, you saw some things in that last episode that showed the mod wasn't working correctly. And I went and updated a few things, and it looks like all of my policies are reset to game start. I lost all my projects. My weapon stocks are empty. I'm not sure if it's going to be game breaking or not. So we're going to go jump into this battle and see if everything's properly updated or not. So I'll be back. Welcome everyone to the 2nd Battle of St. Joseph Ferry, Missouri. So the Corps of the Arkansas is on the field. But it's only 2 divisions right now. That 3rd division still not made it in yet. 1 brigade is still transferring in from Lee's army, and the other 2 are being raised as we speak. And they won't be in to the end of the month. So right now I only have the 2 divisions plus 1 brigade of Kansas engineers on the field. And the Corps of Missouri is 16 hours away. So it's 1 in the afternoon now, so they won't be here until the morning. So, infantry number-wise, we are fairly comparable to the Union in strength. As far as infantry goes, they have 14,000 infantry on the field to my 12,000. But what they have is artillery. They have over 90 guns. And with the way the A.O.M mod is set up, they have a much higher effect on morale when attacking them with infantry, as you've seen in my previous battles. This I might keep failing to take into account, but when I see 96 guns on the field, A.O.M mod or not, that is cause for concern when you only have a numerically inferior force that's got to attack them. So I'm not launching an attack today. What I am doing is setting up a defensive position in place where I am right now, which is right here on the eastern side of the map. The Corps of Missouri should be coming in down here from the south. So I'm going to build some breastworks here and hope they don't attack today. As we've seen in the last few episodes, the Union's actually gotten more aggressive and actually have come out looking for me. And if they do, that will actually work in my favor. If they come in and face this division, or this demi-corps right now, we'll call it a demi-corps as it's not at full strength, I'll have the chance to hit them in the flank and rear when the Corps of Missouri comes onto the field. And that's if they come out to fight these boys. So, I'm going to pause this here. I'm going to get these defense works built, and I'll be back once the action starts. Alrighty, everybody. We have entered day 2, and Weisler's Corps has entered the field. And Union did not move on me this time, probably because the numbers were about even where the infantry department's concerned. They are attacking, so they take the higher casualties. So, what my plan is for now is I have all my infantry from the Corps of Missouri on the field minus one battery of artillery and minus the cavalry division because they were all away refitting. So what my plan is for now is to move the Corps to Missouri across here at the Woolridge crossing, and probably move them over here to the Clarksdale farm. See if I can't get a sighting on the enemy army up here at Williamson Church. I'm not exactly sure where they are. I haven't scouted for them yet. And the Corps of the Arkansas, I'm going to have cross country and take this farm track and set up on this high ground here along Birch Hill and what is that? Sequel Bluffs. So try and get them up here on the high ground, see what their dispositions look like. So I'm going to get these guys moving, and I'll be back once we have contact. Okay, so something pretty funny happened here. So it looks like the Union set up their defense here on Birch Hill, and I've managed to march Corps of the Arkansas on their flank and rear without even trying. And I'm trying to get this to division halt right now because they're about to march into these batteries. But it looks like I'm actually going to be able to, without even trying, I'm going to be able to launch an attack on both their flanks and rear at the same time. I mean, this couldn't have worked out better. I don't know how far the line stretches here, but it looks like they are set up over here on Birch Hill. So their force is probably about the same number of brigades as this force is right here. So they should not be extending down onto the plain. Come on, give these guys their halt orders. There we go. So have you guys go there. I should have given every division halt order so I can reissue everything. Oh yeah, so it looks like all their artillery is lined up down here, which means most of their infantry is up here where the Corps of the Arkansas is. So I'm going to get this corps repositioned to come in on the flank. Probably send the engineers over here to secure Williamson Church. So let me get this all in position because it's going to take a minute. And, I'll be back once I'm ready to start attacking. Alright, so I have the Corps of Missouri in place, the Corps of Arkansas in place. So I am sitting on both of their flanks. I got all three of my batteries, which are all 10-pounder powered, hammering away at their artillery. So, and they got troops approaching me, which I don't understand why they are doing it, but I will take it. Let's move you up closer into line with this division. And I have dispatched the 1st Kentucky Engineers. They're here grabbing it now to seize Williams Church, and the 2nd Division is marching to support them. So once it looks like they're about to commit to an attack here, a small one, but they are about to commit to it, I'm going to start marching the Corps of the Arkansas down on the other flank. So it looks like they moved all their troops. The troops I saw had sighted here are now gone. So we're going to start marching down. And see if we can't roll this army up. I want this corps disintegrated and gone. Go. First rifle shots of the battle. Swing this brigade over. I got Lorenzes. They shouldn't be outranging my men at all. Because his entire corps is armed with Lorenzes. This artillery battery's already ready to break. You guys advance up to there. Put you in line with them. I mean, if they're just going to send those brigades out as sacrifices, this fight won't last long. Looks like they were turning their fire on this battery. Didn't need that, but I'll take it. And stat sharpshooters. Kind of need you up. Kentucky Orphan Brigade. Stay there. Yell County. You just sit in reserve still. Desert Foxes. Go get this battery. They're ready to break, so 1 or 2 volleys should see them off. There goes one brigade. Here comes another one. We'll rally your troops before they break on me. I'm talking about, these brought these batteries up, and they can do some devastating effect on these guys. Then again, it was a low strength unit, so 130 casualties out of 1,000 meant a pretty heavy hit for them. Desert Foxes, already seen that battery off. Good. Start marching on that battery. Now we're looking up here at the Courtyard, Kansas. It's going to take them a while to get through that terrain. I don't even know if they're going to be in the fight. Okay, and Stack, get in there and get some. Yell County, we're going to have you swing out here into this wood lot. Yep, they're going to want one of my brigades. It's that damn artillery fire. Stay on that battery, take it down. Kentucky Orphans, stay in there. Don't let them fall out of range. And Stack, get in there, keep firing. This battle's won right here because they just sent these brigades out here to die. Maybe just took some canister in the face right there on that one. Goes that battery. Watch it disintegrate. Where you guys at? Yeah, I think this battle will be over. The Arkansas gets into the fight. And Stat, get in there. Keep doing some good work for me. Kentucky Orphans, keep hitting them. Desert Fox. This is what I mean when the A.O.M. does a lot of additional morale damage with the artillery. And these are full-size artillery brigades. There we go. Seen them off. Alright, I think you boys are done fighting for right now. Pull back to get some morale recovery. You guys reform. Calling the 2nd Division up to this location. So that one division's out. They've taken enough of a morale hit where they're done. There's that cavalry. Alright, bring your skirmishers back in. We don't need them. Looks like they're trying to get out of the way. It doesn't look like we've taken any counter battery fire. Nope. Perfect. only problem with this plan is the Army commander is up here at the core of the Arkansas. I forgot those engineers are there too. So he's holding up the Army commander. Let's get you down here. Where the hell did his brigade run to? At least it didn't surrender. This is just some wooded, hilly terrain for these guys to be marching through. They're going to be exhausted by the time we get into the fight. Right, their morale's still confident. Theirs is determined. Problem is, they're going to be marching into the teeth of these batteries. Keep advancing, boys. Yeah, I'm going to hold this here. I don't want to launch this assault from down here until the core of the Arkansas locks in their infantry that's up here. So, I'll be back. Alrighty, it's been about another 2 hours in game. It's now 16:30 hours, or 4:30 for anybody doesn't understand the 4:30 in the afternoon for anybody doesn't understand 24-hour clock. And it looks like they started shifting batteries up in the direction of the Arkansas. Just one battery. They've been sending all their infantry south. It looks like to launch another attack. Well, this attack's coming in from up here. The cavalry brigade that was up here, they got out of the woods and onto this road, and I haven't seen them since. I haven't seen those guys in about 2 hours. So I'm about ready to launch this attack from up here, with the Paxton Division sweeping straight in. The Indian Native Allies Division sweeping in along here, hopefully getting into an L shape here. And then sending in the 3rd and 1st Divisions and the 2nd Division from the Corps of Missouri to complete the envelopment, basically. Just kind of leave a window here for them to run through. If I had my cavalry divisions, I'd close that off with the cavalry, but I don't have them right now. These guys have got to be, cohesion's failing, fatigue, tired. They've had a rough march coming down over these mountains and hills. What are you guys doing on your level? Keep digging. How about you boys? They're getting ready to break just because they're so far away from the command structure. These units are just about in position, just a little bit longer. There we go. Springfield rifle muskets, Springfields. I think most of the units in this army are armed with Springfield rifles. Yes. So this should see this brigade, this battery off pretty handily. Looks like another one's coming at them. I'm going to have them advance down to that stream bed. These guys advance to right there. Yep, and there's that cavalry brigade. Alright, time to stand back up, boys, and get in there. I'm not going to space to put this division in. The Polnack are good. Desert Foxes, you need some more experience to go get that cavalry brigade. Is that artillery battery? This battle's ours. It's over except for the crying. We just got to push off a few more units. Their morale is down to 42, so they're going to be breaking soon. Basically, once these guys have their orders and everybody's moving, that's it. That's end game. Just having to wait for those orders to come through from the army commander. Takes a while. These guys even firing anymore? No, everybody's out of range now. So we can't push them up to there. Artillery batteries didn't too bad. They got some experience out of the day. First MSG got the most. Alright, Foxes. We'll take down this cavalry regiment here. Hopefully these guys have some Sharps carbines I can issue out to my cavalry. And they're dismounting. There's another battery coming into our faces. I don't know what these batteries are doing. You guys are eager. Moving at double time. There's a brigade of West Virginians behind them. Oh, that cavalry's falling back fast. Yeah, don't chase them too far. It's going to get ugly if you chase them. Now I know where the other brigades are. You stay there and gun down those West Virginians, traitors. They're in firing range also. I don't know if they got Springfields or Lorenzes if they're firing at us. Take it forever to move up. Swing in that direction. And Division Commander Cheatham's arguing with the Corps Commander. That's awesome. He sent somebody to grab that battery. Redirection, you guys. The old Corps of Arkansas is exhausted at this point. Alright, Kentucky, get up there and support the Desert Foxes. They're not getting the better of that exchange. I hope this ain't like the last battle where the sheer number of batteries just did me in. Why are you getting ready to break? Haven't lost any officers, have I? Nope. Alright. And Desert Fox is broke. Yell County, you need to move faster. You guys had a much better showing last time you were out. Tandy Walker, start to engage that battery. Crap, there's a battery right there. Go get them. Don't pursue. Do not pursue. Stay back. Count to get up in line. And set. Good, you're in the firing range now. Taking flanker fire from that battery. They'll be gone here soon. Get up there and engage them. Anybody gets in here. Attack's not going off like I hope, but it is going off. Alright, stay on them. Don't let them disengage. Crap. There goes Tandy Walker's brigade. Get in there and shoot them. I don't care how tired you are. Polinac, I need you up here. My other division. Second division, start moving up. Yeah, casualties are swinging even now. That's going to be an issue for me going forward. Break that battery. Armed with wires, huh? These guys are still back there, jeez. And they haven't broken that battery yet. Battery's firing, yeah. Good. Still waiting for your orders. Sun's about to head down. We need to finish this today. Another brigade end stat just broke. Yell County, staying there for me. A lot of their units are ready to break. We just gotta break them. And that third Louisiana is about to break. Rally your damn men. Finally, that damn battery's broken. Move up. Get in there and kill Yankees. Entire attack is falling apart. Of all these damn batteries, like that last, crap, what battle was that? All those guns massed up did a lot of damage. I want to say it was the Battle of Independence. There we go, finally. Don't tell me that's going to be stuck there now. Alright. That's stuck there. Let's, do a hard save. When you get this pop up right here and it's stuck there, it's more of a graphical glitch. You'll see the selection come up on the side. If you scroll your mouse up and down, you'll see it come up with stuff. Save on a battle save. So when I close out, I want to look at how all the units did individually. Nope. Went away, good. Oh, we got the major victory. Oh, this one. So this ties into my saying at the beginning that some stuff looked like it's broken. So the casualty percentages should be much higher than that. We only had to get them to 12% for the major victory when it should have been more like 28%. And that's it. They're all broken except for a few units. So you can get the rest of these batteries. I want all of their guns. Get in there and get those guns for me. Like I said, I'll show you guys after this battle what all's really messed up. So, 8 minutes left. Let's speed this along. I just want to see if I can get this up, and they just abandoned all the guns. Good. There we go. I'm not happy with the casualty ratio at all. Damn, they had 100 guns on the field, and we got them all. Wow. That just refilled my stocks. So we took down 1,400 of his 13,000 infantry, 95 of his 1,000 cavalry, all 100 of his guns. That's why it's taking all his morale hits. 100 guns. That was a massive morale shock marching into those things, but we got all of them, so he's out of artillery now. So we took down 2,100 of his 16,000 man force. We lost 1,674 infantry of our 28,000. No cavalry because we didn't have any on the field. We lost one gun to counter battery fire. So we only had 20 guns on the field. That's excellent. For a total of 1,678 casualties out of our 28,288 men. Let's go back and inspect the field. Let's see how all the units did. I don't think I have anybody in the core of the Arkansas that belongs. Nope. Core of Missouri. Start with 3rd Division. That's all messed up, but neither one of those are viewer units. 1st Texas, we have the Desert Foxes. So they lost 153 men in the fighting, 45 killed, 81 wounded, 27 missing. They caused more casualties than that. They did a bit of fighting. That don't seem right. There we go. So they caused 83 infantry casualties, 12 cavalry, 35 artillery, for a total of 130 casualties caused. 2nd Division. Big Muddy wasn't involved in the fighting. 1st Division. Yenstadt sharpshooters caused 153 casualties. Kentucky Orphan Brigade caused 243, 218 to infantry, 25 to artillery. Yell County caused, they did the most, 347 infantry casualties, 18 artillery, for a total of 365. How'd my artillery division do? Not so bad. For all the firing, I figured they would have done a lot more damage, but they're not fully leveled either. Once they have more guns and they're leveled up, they'll do a lot better. So, Corps of Missouri total did 1,520 casualties. Corps of Arkansas only did 287, but they were so exhausted at the end of the day, just marching down these hills here. That's not easy terrain. At all. It would have been better if I'd split the Corps up. One division down this road, one division out here, but then I would have been attacking into the woods from the open like I was doing down here with the Corps of the Missouri. We saw that went down. Plus all these batteries. That was 100 guns in all those batteries. That was all the Union Corps' firepower right there. That's what broke all those brigades. That is what broke them all. Alrighty. Let's escape out of here if it will let me. Please don't freeze. Thank you. Alrighty. That was an interesting fight. I could have done what I usually do, seize the objective, and let them come at me, because, I mean, that was a really good defensive position, but they weren't defending the defense point. If the defense point had been that hill, that was an excellent defensive position they'd chosen. But them deciding to send forward brigades right at the start, I think, caused the Union to lose this one. If they had left all their units in the defensive on that hillside, and I'd gone forward in an attack like that, I would have lost. And that's why I didn't attack on the first day, because I knew that artillery would rip apart my troops, and it did. We saw that happen. That's why I did not attack without the Corps of Missouri being present on the field. Alright. So the enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 2,023 men. There are 233 killed and 338 captured. The morale is believed to be panicked. Our casualties total 1,678 men, with 450 killed, 305 missing, and the rest wounded. captured 900 rifles and 56 guns from the battlefield. And we have sent 328 enemy soldiers down to Andersonville Prison. Alright. So let's let this roll forward a little bit here. I think it needs 2 days of roll. There they go. Alright. So now it's time to discuss going forward with this campaign. And I want everybody's opinions on whether I should proceed with the campaign as is or end it here and start a new campaign. I'm thinking about rolling forward with it, but I'll show you guys what happened here. Looks like strategy first. So none of our numbers have changed. What I have in the field has not changed at all. Where our biggest problem is right now is all of the policies reset. All of them. Which is a massive, massive issue for me. So I don't have core level organization. I don't have Militia Act 2, Militia Act 3. I do not have the draft. Mexican intervention. Stuff like that. That's all gone. Projects. All have been wiped out. I got to reselect all of them, so I can't order any more Lorenz rifles. I can't order any more Enfields. I can't order any more ironclads. But the ones that were being built are still being built. That's a good thing, though. So, the ones I did have ordered are being built. I just can't get any more of them. So, going forward, this campaign is going to be a lot harder. Because I now cannot replace my losses. So, if we come into... Let's go to Recruitment Command real fast. Thankfully, I have these 2 units recruiting already with 36-month contracts. So, let's say here... Now, if you look, I'm down to 627 volunteers out of the almost 200,000 that I had available at the end of the last episode. And I'm down to 45,000 drafts. So I'm glad it left me some drafts. And actually, that 45,000 is probably accurate because at the end of the last episode, I was down to 61,000. I probably sucked up another 20,000. So I did run the game for a few days, start getting things kicking while I was taking a look at everything. So I did run it for a few days. I wanted to see if I could get this stuff cleared up and back to normal. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I got to rerun through everything and hopefully not take casualties like I did in this last fight. So I want everybody's thoughts in the comments on whether I should roll forward as is, because this has just become a lot harder. It's going to totally push off my plans for a 63 offensive. So as far as I'm concerned right now, I'm going to complete what I'm attempting in Missouri. I need to get those 2 armies kicked out to flip the state. And hope that all the Union's policies reset also. If their policies are reset also, they're in the same burning dumpster fire as I am, which would be a positive. We'd both be basically starting from scratch as a reset, basically, but in 1862. So I'm going to continue forward. I do believe, because I don't see this being that big of the hell. The hell are they doing out here? And they're in a fight? Oh, let's play this. There's a fleet out here? Who did they just engage? And our forces retreating out. Who the hell did they engage? And where are they? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I don't even know who the hell they engaged. I don't see any fleets out here. Wait, I lost an officer? When the hell did McCullough get wounded? Right at the end? McCullough was a division commander. That's probably where those units started breaking at the end. Cheenan was, Buckner was. Okay, so the commander of... Okay, the Polanak was a brigade yeah, okay, you got the job, buddy. You can keep that job. Your stats are good. But you're a volunteer. Once you get promoted, you're going to lose everything. We'll get the promotion to colonel. We'll figure it out. And Porterfield, you're a Virginian, aren't you? Yeah, and this is a Texas unit. Yeah, you are not retaining command of that unit. No, I'm never going to assign Porterfield a job because I will know someone's been wounded when I see him pop up into a unit. Because he's the most senior officer available to take command anywhere. So whenever I see his face pop up, I know they lost an officer. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode here, but like I said, I want everybody's thoughts on the issue. And I'm pretty sure you're all going to tell me, I'm pretty sure you're all going to go along with my thoughts on this and continue along on the process. It's not a full readiness yet, alright. 13,000, hopefully he doesn't retreat up this way. So, like I said, I'm of the mind to continue the campaign and just kind of look at this as a hard reset, and I mean a hard reset, because this is going to make things much, much tougher going forward. But, I definitely want to know what you all think, so. If you're a new viewer, returning viewer, who've not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember to hit that bell icon so you're alerted when the next videos come out. If you'd like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below. Type of unit, state it's from, uniforms, weapons, officers, and I will oblige you on all counts if possible. But if you're watching this far along and you're hearing this and you saw those numbers, it may be a few episodes before you get a unit, unless I can give you an existing one. And comments, keep them coming, especially for this episode, please. I need everybody's input on this one. We'll call it a war council. We keep continuing forward, or do we surrender to the whims of the game? I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.